If you turn your attention to the International Junior Holstein Show ring, in the ring right now is the cream of the crop of our heifer show. Those animals that placed first and second in their individual heifer classes today, now competing for the Junior Champion Award. We'd certainly like to acknowledge those exhibitors and animals that are in the ring competing. There were 14 spring heifer calves competing this morning. The winning entry was number 3, Cameron Ridge Jazz Luxury, exhibited by Billy Cameron III of Mount Vernon, Kentucky. Second in that class was Crestbrook Gap Thumper, exhibited by Kyle Natsky of Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. There were 28 winter heifer calves exhibited. The winning entry was number 36, Erbaker's Love of Peace, exhibited by Connor Erbson of Lanark, Illinois. Second in that class was entry number 27, Seamer's Dundee Golden One, exhibited by CJJJ C&L Seamers of Newton, Wisconsin. There were 27 fall heifer calves. Winning the class was entry number 88, Peace and Plenty Asteroid Fishy, exhibited by Austin Schwartzbeck of Union Bridge, Maryland. Second in the class was entry number 81, REW Happy Go Lucky, exhibited by Max Wolf of Lebanon, Connecticut. There were 18 summer yearlings exhibited this morning. Entry number 100 was our winning entry, Hardy's Jasper Diamond, exhibited by Parker Hardy of Tipton, Michigan. Entry 109 was second in the class, Pyramid Lucifer Eeyore, exhibited by Chelsea Abbott of Fairfield, Vermont. There were 20 spring yearlings. The winning entry was number 111, Brookhill Attic Devastation, exhibited by Kyle Natsky of Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Second in that class was entry 135, Covista Sanchez Dixie, exhibited by Jared Dupengeiser of Perry, New York. 10 winter yearlings walked across the shavings this morning. The winning entry was number 145, Millwheel Jasper Petrie, exhibited by Laura Finley of Lake Mills, Wisconsin. Second in that class was entry number 142, Ms. Duckett Dolman Sandra, exhibited by Max Wolf of Lebanon, Connecticut. In our final heifer class of the morning, there were 14 fall yearlings. The winning entry was number 155, Kirbyville Goldwyn Sass, exhibited by Andrew Yonker of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania. Second in that class was entry number 156, Ms. Duckett Durham Beauty, exhibited by Cal DeWitt of Clinton, Wisconsin. There were 131 heifers exhibited this morning, parading in front of our official judge, Larry Tandy. These are the best 14 of the whole show. Let's give these junior exhibitors a big round of applause for the quality of their heifers they brought out this morning. Judge Tandy is completing his deliberations for the junior champion of the International Junior Holstein Show. Judge Tandy, when you're ready.
Well, thank you. And folks, you can see this has been one heck of a junior female show today. Please, let's give them all a nice round of applause before we go further. Good heifers out there that weren't pulled in. We pulled out 5, maybe a little more than what we needed, but this is a junior show, and the more recognition we can give, I think the smarter we are. That good March heifer, absolutely the easiest placing in a class today for first. She just stuck out. She just begged to win, and it didn't take me second thoughts to do it. Beautiful heifer, well grown. Maybe not quite as wide in the pins as some of the others we saw later in the day. This pair of fall calves are awesome. They've got rib, forerib, rear rib, springer rib. And you break them down and analyze them, not many faults in either one of them. The first place fall calf just a little wider through the front end and chest, a little more powerful through the front end than the second place fall calf. This big May spring yearling, so good, so correct. Maybe not quite the rib that we've got in our fall calves, and in some ways a little more set to the rear leg today as we see it, but long and tall, and for a May heifer, right on. This good winter yearling, very, very correct. The rump has some quality slope to it. When she gets to be 3 or 4, she'll be straight as a dime in that rump. Maybe not quite as much size and scale, and you compare her to the May heifer, not quite the frame, not quite the size, not quite the scale. With that in mind, Judge Hagenau is going to go out and indicate who the junior champion is, who reserve, and who's honorable mention, and then we'll talk very briefly about it. Folks, that pair of fall calves just couldn't be split. They're very correct. They're right on the money. And you really take them apart and analyze them. They've got so many good things going for them. Straightness, hardness of top line, depth of ribbing, good feet and legs on them today. They just make an awfully nice pair, and congratulations to both. This May yearling is our honorable mention. She's tall, she's long, not quite as correct into the rear leg or the loin as our junior and reserve junior champion. What a beautiful show.